Well, the diva from the south says, I will not comply. Okay. So let's look. Lindsey Graham says, I'm not going to comply. Okay. I'm not going to talk to Georgia. I'm not going to comply with this subpoena. So the diva from the south just thinks he's above it all. But let's look and see what's going to happen. What's going to happen? The diva from the south. So going into it, he's hung things up, saw from a different perspective, did what he could to lean on Georgia for 45. Now, they're trying to get him to talk. And so this is an emotional thing for the diva from the south. The challenge is he's trying to hold out, okay? Holding out, holding on, thinking that his non-compliance will aid him in Trump world. Okay, the two-edged sword is the hidden things. He thinks he can hide it. Outcome, this is going to be a struggle. So when it comes for him hanging things up, what he's doing now, again, this is his thinking he belongs to the Trump family in some way. Okay? The center of it, trying to hold on and just really not being happy that he actually may have to comply. And when it comes to the hidden things and the struggle, again, he's out there trying to fight from telling the truth. He doesn't want to have to comply. So he's trying to fight it. When it comes to his, being a loyalist to the family of 45 and his not being happy with any of this, we have temperance. 45 doesn't give a rat's ass about him. Okay? So it's not going to really endure him to Trump's family. They're going to use him as long as he's usable. And then, as usual, he'll get thrown under the bus. When it comes to his just unhappy with the things that are being offered and his wanting to fight, he's going to continue to try to work on that. Comes to holding on and not, wanting to comply. This is the path he's chosen, okay? He's going to continue to try to hold out, okay? But I don't think it's going to bode well. He's going to fight it as long as he can, okay? And thinks that somehow this is going to endear him and to keep him in good graces with 45 and 45's family, okay? We're just one big happy family. But let's look and see, let's look from the other side of this equation, what's going to happen with the committee and the courts when it comes to the diva of the South. What's going to come down on the side of the courts and justice? What's going to take place? Going into it, they've got so many things they're dealing with, all the fantasy and nonsense and lies and just everything that these guys are trying to throw in there. What's going on now is, again, they're going to continue to fight to move this forward. They want the answers. They're not going to give up on it so easily. The challenge is to continue this thing forward, to get the ship to come in, basically, to get a good conclusion. When it comes to the double-edged sword, both sides are fighting, trying to find a way, but the outcome is going to be truth. They're not going to give up. They want the truth. When it comes to all the things they're dealing with and trying to put out these motions, they are emperor. They're in their right to do it, and they are going to continue to push. When it comes to the things going forward, they're going to take whatever action they can to get that ship to come in. And when it comes to the infighting and wanting the truth, I think if need be, they'll hang him up. Maybe they could even jail him for a time. Okay? So they're not going to take no for an answer. So when it comes to their authority and the actions, we have, he's going to try to give his fishtails, is what it looks like. When it comes to action and, hanging him up if need be, they're going to tie him up. Okay? They are not going to let him loose from this. They are going to stand and take whatever action that they can. They're not just going to sit by and do nothing. They are planning to take action. If we have to jail you, we have to tie you up however we can do it. They're going to do it because we want answers. We have the authority, and we don't care what kind of fishtail you're going to try to put out there and fantasy notions that you have that you're somehow beyond it and you don't have to testify. We're going to tell you and show you that you are wrong. Okay? So we'll have to see what happens with the diva from the south when it comes to his saying, I just don't want to testify. I'm not going to help you. Okay? So let's see what takes place. Thanks for tuning in.